Archbishop Richard Foreskin here. Now, tonight we're not going to be dealing with the Holy Scriptures. Why am I holding up a whole black peppercorn grinder? To show that I'm not a racist. Fools. I've been watching the Democrats and the Republicans. And by the way, all you people that think that I'm a MAGA or something like that, I think the Democrats and the Republicans both have their specific problems. Did I vote? You don't even know if I vote. I didn't vote, and I'm glad, because now that I looked at it all, both sides are idiots in their own specific particular ways. And what I see, and even see it now, is one side seems to guard itself. This side guards itself. Don't dare say anything about Trump. But yes, more people will complain about Trump now because they care about the truth. The amazing thing that I don't see is on the Democrat side, I noticed when Biden was declining and when Hillary couldn't, not Hillary's, when Kamala Harris was asked questions, she either laughed or didn't answer, at least in all the videos and shows I watched. When I saw the debate with her and Trump, it looked like it was a three-sided battle, I have to say that. But like I said, I didn't vote. But I did watch some of the main things. But my point is that you've all been indoctrinated on a one-sided thinking. Let's take, for instance, I've noticed so many people on the Democratic side complaining about ICE, but didn't dare say anything about Biden and Kamala Harris was supposed to be watching the border, as far as I know, allowing or kind of inviting so many people, illegals, over. And we're just, as United States citizens, just supposed to watch and allow this and feel secure about it? Are you out of your indoctrinated minds, fools? You got clown big time. But this just reminded me, people are complaining about the mishaps of ICE. Well, what did you expect? We don't want to see people hurt, but by having all these illegal aliens brought over here, you're going to have pain first off with that, whether they tell you about it or whether you see it or not. Can you do any basic math, you idiots? Or you're too busy protecting your demon craps or your MAGA Republicans. Man, can somebody just make something good and decent again? How about that for a hat or a shirt? No, because you're too busy and complaining about each other, shifting the blame, as Lemmy would say in one of his songs. Back to the ICE, okay? So we don't like seeing people get hurt, injured, or killed, or unalived, whatever you want to call it. The seriousness. You finally see some seriousness, but you look back and you ignored it all during COVID, you dumb fruitcakes. You followed everything. Joe Biden told you that you get the shot, you won't get COVID. It's as simple as that. You get the shot, and you won't get COVID, and nobody else, you're protecting somebody else from getting sick. Did you not hear it all? I put it in my post so you'll never forget it. I lived COVID. I have my own personal videos on another channel that showed the high ridiculousness of the whole process of Corona to COVID. So don't give me any of your shit. And I watched it from the beginning. When people questioned the narrative, they got shut down or their channels got taken down, like mine still could anytime. But I'm here to use my freedom of speech or text as long as I can. Text is a tough thing because text messages, including scriptural texts, make the messes of the ages. Get it? Mess ages. Yes, that's why they continue. Text is one of the easiest things to make a mess throughout the ages. So, what's the problem? What do I have the problem? Why am I showing videos from 4 and 5 years ago about the great TP hoarding event 19? Because so-called skeptics' minds became septic, hiding in their bunkers, their thunkers got stunkered, waiting for their Amazon monkey food delivery service to be brought to them so they won't die, peeking out from under their beds and through their windows. There's my Amazon monkey food. You got clowned. Time for booster 53, 'cause 2 is not enough for thee. I told you that 2 wasn't going to be enough. I told you that. Am I a scientist? No. Why was I right? So-called skeptics and atheist so-called skeptics even. Enjoy your 4 to 6 week vacation. Just do what they say. Enjoy your 4 to blah, blah, blah. It'll be all over and you'll get your money, blah, blah, blah. I said it's going to go on for over a year, and I was right. I said the mask wearing would be a fashion. There'd be belly dancing, music in the stores, and everybody have different masks. I was right. The sanitizer lotion, that became a big thing. People were still using it to today. They come out of the stores, they're like this, spreading the germs around on them. Killed everything. And there you go. Now you got allergetics in there. People can get asthma and stuff now. Very good. Yeah. Trust in the chemicals, that they're going to do everything perfectly with no side effects. Let's see. Yeah. So I put up these posts, just a few to remind you, and I watched videos from China, Australia, of people getting beat up, kicked, and I said, when I watched, I said, these people were either dead or crippled for life because they didn't wear a mask. And you see ice, and you see 2. Of course, there's other ones that happen. But the brutality, because you believed the science of wearing a mask was going to somehow save you from a pandemic. A pandemic that was really not a pandemic. It was an epidemic. And we got an epidemic, maybe a pandemic of stupidity going on through the so-called skeptic community. It's affected the whole earth now. All earthlings are so we're not going to read the Bible tonight. I'm just saying to this because a few people, I left simple basic comments, nothing threatening, on the channel just to show that I'm there. A little reminder of the great TP hoarding event 19. So, and there's not a damn thing you can do to disprove the hypocrisy comparing the ice and where it all came from, who let them all over. Do the math. What do you think was going to happen? And now you're going to have a, oh yeah, as the busloads were brought up into the special cities, what did you think was going to happen? And it is. Now, my other point was, yes, so look at my post and see how stupid you were or still are about the great TP hoarding event 19 mask wearing. Compare that to ice. The other thing was, okay, so Trump is the president, right? And his administration, whoever's behind there, the Wizards of Oz. All right, now, if Kamala Harris, if she got elected, we don't know what the situation would have been with her, too. I'm just saying. You might have a full, ongoing, almost Muslim country now. How do you like that? And all the feminists out there would maybe have battles of having to wear those, what do you call them? Gershes or whatever they're called? Schmakas, schmirkas, the black outfits with the... So you women that call yourself feminists, you'd be doing battle with that, okay? Instead of with the masks, you'd have to wear a full body mask. The religious attire. So you're assuming already that somebody on your side was going to fix the world situation in your own country. You really believe that? Didn't you notice throughout history, at least as long as I'm alive, each Republican, Democrat, they never really fixed everything. It changed. And one side or half a side was very unhappy, and the battle continues, and the other side. It's a constant clownization, you see, of indoctrination. And that's what happens. All you big shot, what's this guy, Stinkhorn Reborn or something? I was his channel. I said, oh, wow, look at this here. I never saw it before. But anyway, and one thing leads to another. And yes, and a real reminder to my fellow atheists out there that call themselves so-called skeptics and rationality rules and all this stuff. When it's convenient on your side or something, you didn't apply your same stuff as you applied to religion to the great TP Horton Event 19. Right away, you believed without enough information. And the information you were given was coming out so fast, straight from the one-eyed farmer's ass. And you kept eating that data kick while you were hiding in your bunker, and your thunker got more stunker. You kept eating it, and believing it. But the goalposts were moving so fast, you had to keep checking. Oh, it's this. Every day it was changing. And you got clowned. And you can't admit it? Let me see a live stream of you questioning the great TP Hoarding Event 19 through its whole process and what you really thought of it and what you think of it now. Let me give myself a thumbs up there. Yes, trying to wear a mask properly during a real job, I said, without having to readjust it and wash it and actually wash your hands and use sanitizer every time you touched your face or a mask. That's what was requested that you do. Did you have my job? Did you work? I was making tubing. You couldn't wear a mask right. Everybody knew that. Even the CVS workers didn't wear their masks right. But I was in a factory making tubing. You touched stuff all the time. You touched your face. Your mask fell sideways. There was steam under your safety glasses. There was under mine. 1,100-degree wheels I had to wrap with. You couldn't wear a mask right, but we were essential workers. Man, you people are so out of touch from reality. And you think everything will be okay. You come out of the store, you got hit by the spray guy on the way. The spray guy, it'll be okay. He's just a spray guy. Spray you again, you'll never die. Spray guy. Oh, there's a whole song I made about the spray guy at Trader Joe's. Man, that was great. I'll put it up on the post sometime for you clowned ones. Yeah. Thunkers got stunkered hiding in their bunkers during the great TP Hoarding Event 19. I know some of you are going to report me because you can't handle the truth. So all the things that they did to people from the very beginning as you slowly got indoctrinated, and you defended it because, well, it is a public place. They got you. They got your minds. The priority of freedom just went right past you. You went on the one-eyed farmer's sleigh ride. Idiots. Yeah, feel free to please comment on the Archbishop's channel. Fools. Hey, fully vaccinated. But that was 5 years ago. Yeah, they kept changing the goalposts at an unbelievable speed. So quickly. Continue moving. That it was, what's that word, so-called skeptics? Unfalsifiable. Fools. Unfalsifiable. 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 Yeah. Fully vaccinated people can stop wearing masks and they don't transmit the disease. How long did that last? Well, gotta remember, Dr. Tony said it's a very tricky disease. Yeah, you're very tricky, Dr. Tony, elf. Oh, man. People are idiots. So you're gonna say that fascism is starting now with Trump and ICE? Fascism started when you had to accept illegal aliens flooding your own country and thinking that you're racist if you didn't protect your own company. Your mind is broken gone. You're already on your way out, clowns. So you think Carmela Harris would have done better? How would the money game go there? Because it's all a money game, okay? The game would have shifted from somebody else's pockets. Maybe a little more carefully from Epstein's. Maybe a little bit more carefully it would have been done. Kept it under the rug a little bit longer. Fools. Yeah, so, and then this guy, could you imagine if police can't even do their jobs, yet they could 15 cops could drag this guy off a bus. Could you imagine if you could do that with real crime instead of just a mask? Huh? You've lost your minds. This isn't the beginning where they had you so fucking scared, because fear works in any generation. You know that? It works with politics too, not just religion, so-called skeptics. Oh. Anyway, that's enough for now. That's enough for now. What a bunch of dumbasses. Yeah, I'll put up some of my originals. So what you are is you're all fascist. If you call Republicans a fascist, you Democrats have been fascist the whole time in your own particular ways. I'm so glad that I didn't vote for either of them. Fools! You all got clowned big time. So all you people that pick on the religious people, I talk about everybody, but you people cut up the religious people. You're just as bad sometimes. You don't even use your own skepticism on yourselves.